This is Manikhel, a hidden paradise in its discovering phase. Just need to explore. Nepal is beautiful. Not just Manikhel, whole of southern Lalitpur is a piece of a paradise. Manikhel is 50 kilometers from Kathmandu, which can be a quick escape from your usual lifestyle to experience beauty, adventure, nature, and many more. We were supposed to start our trip at 9 am in the morning, but as always, my reality was very late than the expectation. This is the muddy roads of Lely on the way to Manikhel. This is around 17 kilometers from Saddabato Chapakau Dobato on Lakshmi Prasad Devgupta highway. When you cross the village of Lely and head towards the road to Gotikhel, beauty begins in a true sense. On the way to Manikhel, you'll never feel bored, as journey to Manikhel is as beautiful as Manikhel itself. There's a high chance that you'll get tempted to stop and observe the beauty everywhere in the way, but don't forget, what's ahead is even more beautiful, so keep moving. And around 1.5 hours of ride and around 25 kilometers, we reached this gorgeous village of Bhardev. If you want to experience village life near Kathmandu, then this is the best place. Not only that, it's the best place for couples and group of friends for chill out and night out. There are a couple of homestays and resorts where you can stay in very nominal budget. Splashing through those waters, getting close to that blue sky, talking to those white clouds, twisting in those sharp turnings, we stopped at this place called Chaugari to have something, to gather some energy, to keep moving. Since childhood, we have always been studying that our country Nepal is very rich in water resources. But only at this point, where water was overflowing from our human paths, from our roads, just because its path was not enough for it to flow, I realized it to be very true. While I was riding from somewhere above, from the trees, this little creature fell directly into my lips. It was both kissing and sucking my blood from my lips. It was rather difficult to remove it from the delicate skin of lips, but thank God it was a small one. Since the main road to Manikhel was blocked due to landslide, we had to take another route, which was very muddy and slippery. It was not the actual risk of falling down which discouraged me to move forward. It was the fear of slipping and falling down which was actually stopping me to move forward. In life, we always have to remember, instead of wasting our time in fearing, we should move forward, because fear is temporary and it will disappear as you move forward. When you reach to certain heights of anything, you'll be able to have a clear sight of everything, and everything you see from there is very beautiful. Dear viewers, may God bless you with strength to achieve maximum heights in your life. If you are traveling in spring, you'll see many creatures like this, but don't be afraid. They are also beautiful manifestation of Mother Nature like you and us. When you see this clear river flowing directly crossing the roads, understand that you have touched the boundary of wonderful village of Gotikhel, and Manikhel is just 5 minutes of ride from Gotikhel. After reaching to Gotikel, finally we reached Manikhel in 5 minutes. After searching for homestays everywhere, we found this homestay which was not yet open for the guest, but we were lucky to become their first guest. This little pink villa, surrounded by cornfields, offer you magnificent views of hills that surround Manikhel. From here, those hills seems to be so close that you feel like hugging them. The day I travel is the day I live the most. The day I travel is the day that counts the most. With this, it was time to say goodbye to this wonderful day and expect for more wonderful day tomorrow. A new day to start with him, with his blessings. He is within you, he is without you. He is the journey, he is the destination. He is a molecule, he is the whole universe. Whatever he is, you can get him with your devotion. After having our breakfast, we had to trek for 1.5 hours to reach the 7-step waterfall of Simba Falls. But we were quite unfamiliar about the way to Simba Falls. But thanks to people of Manikhel, they have hospitality within their blood and they are quite concerned about you. And if you ask for direction, they will be more than happy to help you out. Best of all was our beautiful sister we met in our way. She has that charm of innocence that will enamor you. Her name is Anita and she helped us very much with our way. She is also planning to open an homestay and here is her contact number. And I assure you, her hospitality will please your hearts. First step of our journey was to cross this river, but the tremendous force of this river didn't allow us to cross it, so we had to go through this suspension bridge. To people like us, full of lethargy, journey of just 1.5 hours seemed to be much. Climbing upwards in those roads nearly sucked all our energy. Climbing up and up in those slopes, we saw our homestay to be very far away. And more further we got from it, more nearer we got to our destination. Up there, where there were no signs of human shelters, we suddenly got to encounter a woman giving bath to those buffaloes. Deep within, we were relieved to see somebody in those silent place. I was very curious about her lifestyle, and when I asked her, "How do you manage to stay here? Don't you get bored? Don't you feel afraid?" And she replied, "No, we are used to it." And this is the thing that happens when we human beings don't consult Mother Nature before doing our tasks. But you know what? Destruction of Mother Nature itself is our first step towards new beginning, which is even more beautiful. This time again, we felt like we were lost, but I believe, like birds, we human beings do have an inbuilt compass within us, which guides us to our right destination. And when you have faith, there is a guide at your each step to give you directions to keep moving. Paths are little difficult, little dangerous. Do you know what will happen if you fall from here? Nothing. You'll just get caught up in one of the trees and you can climb back again. So, have faith in that power which encouraged you to start the journey and keep moving. Those white fogs covering the beautiful green hills made scenic beauty even more mesmerizing. This is the point where you can see 7 steps of Simba Falls very clearly. And one thing, view is 100 times better than in this video. Sometimes you have to climb on those steep rocks. Sometimes you get lost in those dense bushes. But every time, every moment, you are embracing the nature and storing its beauty inside you for the better life ahead. Finally, we reached our final destination, the longest waterfall among 7 waterfalls of Simba Falls. It was raining heavily, temperature was little low, which discouraged us to dive deep into that crystal clear water. But finally I decided to go into water and give it a try. The cold water was very harsh on my senses. It was not something pleasing and it gave me a little pain. After some time, I realized human body adapts to the nature and pain is temporary and pain too has its own limits. And after crossing that limits, it disappears. It was my 3rd time to Manikhel, and Manikhel is not just one-time place for me. I would like to come here again and again. Thank you for watching till the end, and I love you all. And may God bless you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel.